Here's our video regarding inspections. The first thing you do is you figure out what code tank you have, and then you come into the office here and you get the inspection papers relevant to your tank. An external tank inspection. We have 406, 406 crude, 407, 306, 306 crude, 307, 312. So I know that my tank's a 406, so I'm going to grab that. Then I need a leakage test, a pressure test, an internal inspection, and a Dataplate checklist. Once you have all your documents ready, you're going to grab your sniffer, you're going to grab your thickness tester. If it is relevant, you also grab the thickness test form. So we'll just take that just because. And then we're going to head to our tank so we can conduct our test. Alright, here we have a tank we're going to inspect. Now this tank is a new tank that's in stock. It's going to stick a little off because it hasn't moved, it hasn't done anything, but we're going to treat this as if it was a tank coming in for inspection. First thing you need to do is collect all your components. Thickness tester, decals, test cards, signage, paperwork, and your sniffer. Before you do any work on this tank, you need to sniff this tank. You're going to go up, you're going to make sure that the vent is open so that there's no pressure built into the tank. Otherwise, if you open that lid and there's pressure, it can fly out and hit you. Once you open the lid and you've calibrated your sniffer, you're going to lower it to the bottom of the tank. That's where the heavy gases are going to settle. You want to get a proper reading, so you're going to lower it that far. You're going to wait 2 minutes, 3 minutes, pull it up, check your readings. You're going to fill out your hazardous vapor and oxygen form. You fill this out every time you go in the tank. So if I go in and I have to come back up, I got to test again and document it. This gets taped to the tank. Now that this stage is done and you know the tank is safe, the very first step you're going to do, your Dataplate checklist. You require the information on the Dataplate in order to do a proper inspection. So you're going to take your Dataplate inspection checklist form. You're going to fill out the work order number, the date, and the customer. And then you're going to climb up or download whatever your Dataplate is. Step by step, you're going to find all this information on this Dataplate. Your code, your MDIN, your maximum allowable working pressure, your test pressure, your date of manufacture, your original test date, who the manufacturer is, the serial number, what material it is, what thicknesses they are, what level of material they use, and the capacities. You're going to fill this form out. If you're missing any information that is required on this Dataplate checklist, you will then speak to the compliance officer, and they will contact this manufacturer and get the relevant information or an updated Dataplate. If this Dataplate has been modified in any way before you do any work, again, you contact the compliance officer, you contact the manufacturer, you get the proper Dataplate specifications. You don't do any work until you know what this tank is capable of or how it was manufactured. Once you've done that, you know what code you're working with, you know what pressures you're working with, you can move on.